It is for cases like this and many others within the Nigerian political arena that politics is considered a dirty game. The political space in Nigeria have been characterized by corruption, cultism, thuggery, ethnic and religious bigotry and violence, leading to politically motivated assassinations. In this video, we re-examine the story of the gruesome assassination of Chief James Ajibola Ige in the ancient city of Ibadan. We will try to answer the question, who killed Bola Ige? Please stay with me. Welcome to History Media In-Depth History. Although a native of Osaoke of the old Oyo State, but present-day Osun State, Chief James Ajibola Idowu Ige was born in Kaduna State on the 13th of September 1930, where he had his humble beginning. At the age of just 14 in 1943, Bola Ige moved to the southwest where he began his elementary education. He attended a prestigious Ibadan grammar school between 1943 to 1948 and went on to the University of Ibadan where he studied classics. From there, Bola Ige went to the University College London and graduated with a law degree in 1959. In 1961, he was called to the bar in London's Inner Temple. And of course, if you enjoy our informative contents, please like this video and consider subscribing to History Media. Remember to on the bell notification as well. Thank you. In 1953, at the age of just 23, Bola Ige became the organizing secretary of the Defunct Action Group, AG. His charisma and innate organizational ability would come to bear when he influenced an increase in the membership of the party far beyond the western region, where it was founded in 1951 as an offshoot of the Igbeomo Oduduwa. Bola Ige, at the age of just 33, was at the center of the crisis that rocked the action group in the First Republic from 1963 to 1966, when Chief Obafemi Awolowo was pitted against his deputy, Chief Samuel Ladoke Akintola. Thereafter, he became a political rival of Lushola Olaosebikan for succession to Obafemi Awolowo. Bola Ige was appointed as Commissioner for Agriculture in the now defunct western region of Nigeria under the military government of General Yakubu Gowon, a position he held from 1967 to 1970. In 1967, he became friends with Olusegun Obasanjo, who was a commander of the Army Brigade in Ibadan. In the early 1970s, he devoted his time to the anti-racism campaign of the World Council of Churches. As the Obasanjo military administration was winding down towards the end of the 1970s, he joined the Unity Party of Nigeria, UPN, the party that would later become the successor to the Action Group. When General Olusegun Obasanjo initiated the Second Republic, Bola Ige was elected as governor of the old Oyo State. He held the position from October 1979 to October 1983. He was defeated by Dr. Victor Omololu Olunloyo in his re-election bid in 1983. Like every typical Nigerian politician, Bola Ige unsuccessfully challenged the election in court. However, Olunloyo lost the seat 3 months later to a military coup that was staged by General Muhammadu Buhari and Tunde Idiagbon. After the coup, Bola Ige was detained and accused of enriching himself with party funds. When Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida overthrew General Muhammadu Buhari in 1985, many political detainees, including Chief Bola Ige, were released. Soon after his release, he returned to legal practice and writing. Remember, he had established Bola Ige and Co. in 1961. In 1990, he published a book entitled People, Politics and Politicians of Nigeria, 1940 to 1979, a book he had started writing while he was in prison. He was one of the co-founders of the influential Yoruba pressure group Afenifere. Although critical of the military rule of General Sani Abacha, Bola Ige avoided political troubles during this period. Following the return of democracy in 1999, He sought the nomination of the Alliance for Democracy Party as a presidential candidate, but was rejected. However, Bola Ige would be appointed as Minister of Mines and Power by President Olusegun Obasanjo, who eventually emerged winner of the election in 1999. Ige would hold the position from 1999 to 2000. Unfortunately, not much improvement was recorded in the services provided by the monopolistic National Electric Power Authority (NEPA) during his short spell as minister. He was moved to the Ministry of Justice as the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a position he held from 2000 to 2001. In September 2001, his ministry initiated a program to rearrange and consolidate the laws of the Federation, publish them in digital form, and make them available on the website of the ministry. He was at the forefront of the campaign against the imposition of the Sharia law in the northern state of Nigeria. He stated in November 2001 that the federal government would not allow Sokoto State to carry out the decision of a Gwadabawa Sharia court to stone Safiya Hussaini to death for committing adultery. Bola Ige was about to take up a new position as Africa's representative on the United Nations International Law Commission when death came knocking on his door. On December 23, 2001, 2 days before Christmas, Bola Ige was shot dead at his home in the southwestern city of Ibadan. His death was a shock to many Nigerians and the people of Oyo and Osun State in particular. He had been involved in a dispute within his party, Alliance for Democracy (AD). This led to fingers being pointed at the then Deputy Governor of Osun State, Iyola Omishore, as being responsible for the murder. A week before this time, the long-running rivalry between Osun State Governor Bisi Akande and his deputy, Iyola Omishore, had apparently contributed to the death of an Osun State legislator, Odunayo Olagbaju. But what really happened? Chief Bola Ige's assassination was linked to an altercation that happened at the palace of the Ooni of Ife, Oba Sijuade Okunade, during the conferment of chieftaincy title on some prominent individuals. An angry mob, believed to have been sponsored by his opponent, attacked Chief Bola Ige, stripped him of his necklace, cap, and destroyed his pair of medicated glasses in the process. The group was allegedly led by one Frayu, a known political thug loyal to Omishore. A day after the assault, Omishore granted an abusive interview to Tempo magazine that was published the following week. He was quoted as saying, "Bola Ige came on radio here to insult me and my family. That is his last one. He was beaten yesterday. The people of Ife beat him up and he was crying like a baby as they removed his cap and his glasses." This was a strong indication of disagreement between the two of them. Following his assassination, the government of President Olusegun Obasanjo deployed troops in the southwestern Nigeria to try to prevent a violent reaction to the murder. Although various individuals were arrested and tried for involvement in the killing, including Iyola Omishore, they were all acquitted for want of evidence. To this day, his killers have not been found, meaning a long list of unresolved murder cases in Nigeria continue to grow. He was buried in his hometown in Esaoke in Osun State. He was 71 years old at the time of his death. Many people, including Chief Akande, accused the government of President Obasanjo of being reluctant to find the killers of Bola Ige. Bola Ige was quoted as saying, he was sure that Nigeria was worth living for, but he was not sure that it was worth dying for. Unfortunately, Chief Bola Ige would become another victim of the dirty politics of Nigeria. The question that remains on the lips of Nigerians is, who killed Bola Ige? Let us have your thoughts in the comment section. Click this video here for an interesting episode on the assassination of Funsho Williams in Lagos. Remember to book the like button on this video and subscribe to Hispo Media. Don't forget to on the bell notification as well. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.